So before I get those inevitable comments, and as I've said many times before, once you've been doing YouTube for a while, you can read comments before they come. It's like amazing. I can't even explain it to you. But anyway, before I get these comments of like, oh, you just spoiled in the thumbnail. Oh, the title's a spoiler. I would just like to reinstate that Warner Brothers, this is officially licensed Warner Brothers figures that are released and confirmed and approved by Warner Brothers. Okay, this is not leaks. This is not a leak script where I just put everything that happens in the movie in the thumbnail. This is stuff that is on the shelves right now, so blame Warner Brothers, not me. Exclusive Mega Armor Lex Luthor. Now look, I'm fully looking forward to the Mega Armored suit, or, you know, whatever, the Lex Luthor suit that we're used to, but I just, once again, ask the same questions that I've been asking for months and months since we got the trailer 2. Why are we seeing this? So before we get into this, I would like to dispel some theories that I saw in the Comic Book Cast 2, I believe is the name of the channel. They have a channel over there, they talk about this kind of news, Batman v Superman news, and in the comments I saw a lot of, well, just because this figure's coming out doesn't necessarily mean that we're going to be getting to see the Lex Luthor armored suit. It could just be a figure that's not actually in the movie, kind of like with Iron Man 3's promotions. I will say this, Lex Luthor's suit is not something incredibly recognizable to young kids who, this particular Lego set, or not Lego set, figure set, sorry, is clearly marketed to kids. You can just tell by the way it's designed. But if you look at the designs of all three of the figures, the Superman and Batman are totally accurate to the actual film. So amidst some of the comments of that, like, oh, well, this might not actually be in the movie, that doesn't really make sense because those two figures of Batman and Superman look exactly like they will in the movie. So why would they have this figure of Lex Luthor that is totally not in the movie at all? And furthermore, since, again, it is marketed to kids, how many kids are actually aware of this Lex Luthor suit? Do kids really read comic books anymore? I mean, I guess to some degree, but I just don't think very many 10-year-olds are aware of this. Now, if this was the Batmobile or the Bat-heavy suit, which they're, of course, selling in this, but if it was it alone, then I would understand, and maybe it's not in the movie if we didn't have confirmation of that. But the point is, they wouldn't sell this because kids aren't really that familiar of the Lex Luthor armor suit. I mean, are kids really aware of that? Again, this is not something that's highly recognizable to kids. This is not like a Joker figure or something like that that's not in the movie. So, in the fact that they showed us this is definitely going to be in the movie. This is something that kids are going to see on the big screen and think, I want to have that figure, and boom, that's how Warner Brothers makes a lot of money. What's most likely, though, is that Lex Luthor loses his hair when creating Doomsday during that experiment, which we've been, theorizing for a while, and then after that happens, he gets into the Lex Luthor armored suit, and that really is the comic book Lex Luthor that we've come to know, because the Lex Luthor, with hair is not really the one that we recognize, but once he loses his hair, once he gets into the actual, Lex Luthor armored suit, then he's going to be more recognizable, and that's kind of when the real Lex Luthor is born in that final act. So, is this something I would have preferred to see in the theater on March 25th rather than now, 3 months before release? Yes. Is it something I can live with? Yes. So just let me know your thoughts about this in the comment section below. I really am looking forward to this. But again, this is something that I would have loved to be surprised with in the theater. But since it's not, here it is. And I'm sure that we will be seeing and getting more information about this suit in the upcoming future. My name is Slikmof, and we'll see you in the next video.